Hello and welcome to IM Movies. Due to an increase in crime rate, a billionaire makes an elite crime-fighting agency, keeping his identity secret even from the ones for him.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie.
A mysterious man enters the VIP section, asking the rude air host to provide him with scotch. He sits beside a man, shows him diamonds, and questions about the bomb. The man appears to be a suicide bomber, indicating only 1 minute left before the explosion. The mysterious man sits calmly, and when asked about what he will do, he grabs the bomber and jumps out of the plane through the emergency gate. Soon a lady, Alex, joins them and detaches the bomb from the bomber and destroys it in the air, thus causing no harm. Alex rescues the bomber and lands on a boat driven by her friend Natalie. As the mysterious man lands and the bomber gets mad at him, he appears to be a woman and unmasks herself, indicating she is the third one from the elite crime-fighting agency. Afterward, it is narrated that Natalie, Alex, and Dylan used to be different girls who grew to be further from the others. The man claims that although they are different, they have 3 things in common. They are brilliant, beautiful, and work for him. He states that his name is Charlie, and the girls are his angels working for him. Following that, Dylan is seen with a man, Chad, on his boat, and when he prepares eggs for her breakfast, Dylan gets a phone call and leaves to join the meeting. Chad asks her for a reason and gets sad when Dylan proclaims it may be him. Meanwhile, Natalie wakes up dreaming about being a bar dancer and receives a package on her doorstep. She gets the parcel, after which she also receives a call and prepares for the meeting. Alex happens to be with her boyfriend Jason, an action hero, who seems to be practicing his script with her, and is shocked to learn about her knowledge of the bombs. Then Alex gets a phone call and leaves, telling Jason about her boss, Charlie. Charlie's angels are seen together at their agency office when Bosley joins them. Bosley finds Alex sad and tells her that one day she will make her heart so strong that nothing will affect her.
Your hearts will be so buff.
And she will confess everything to Jason. Suddenly they receive a call from Charlie, who shows them their next assignment, revealing that they must have rested enough. Charlie teaches them about Eric Knox, a brilliant engineer, and the head of Knox Industries. It is added that Knox made voice identification software, due to which someone kidnapped him and stole it from him. Natalie spots a lady left there and claims it may be her to do this, but she appears before them, and Bosley reveals that she is their client, Vivian Wood. When asked, Vivian admits that she is the one who will benefit most from Knox's kidnapping. But before business partners, they are friends. On being asked about Knox's enemies, Charlie reveals a name, Roger Corwin, a billionaire running a multi-satellite company. Bosley passes his file to Angels, revealing that Corwin wanted to buy Knox's industry, and upon denial, he lost his mind. So, the Angels target him, and Charlie guides them to where Corwin gets massages regularly. Corwin is ready for the massage when Alex joins him and knocks him out. She steals his drawer keys and passes them to Natalie and Dylan. The Angels check his drawer, copy his car keys, and get his schedule. After that, the Angels order their food when Natalie gets a clear picture of a thin man from the reflection in the window and learns that Corwin has a party scheduled for today. In the evening, the Angels and Bosley fix the tooth microphone in their mouths and enter the party. Bosley encounters Corwin and introduces himself as John Davis Rage.
John David Rage, self-help guru.
At first, Bosley is a bit scared, but Alex asks him to order a drink and finds Natalie beside him. Corwin talks to Bosley and he asks him to have a piece of poisonous fish as a test. Bosley is shocked, but Alex tells him that only one of the 60 such fish is poisonous, so he takes it. Corwin asks him for the next test, while Dylan requests Natalie flirt with the bartender Pete, as he is cute. Pete finds her smile attractive, and the duo flirts for a while when Alex asks Natalie to leave and uses her hair to draw Peter's attention. As Natalie flexes her hair, Pete loses his control. In the meantime, the Angels spot the thin man at the party, and as they head toward him, the thin man runs away. The Angels follow him and eventually confront him in the back alley. The Angels fight him, but the thin man appears challenging for them and vanishes after leading them to Eric Knox. The Angels are happy to rescue Knox, but Charlie informs them they are still halfway through their mission. Dylan asks Knox about his voice identification software.
So what's so special about your software?
And he reveals that, unlike other things, the human voice has audio DNA that is unique for each man, and Corwin owns a satellite network. If combined with a GPS, his software will enable him to turn each phone into a homing device, and there will be no privacy. Charlie then claims they come in handy, and mentions that Corwin is premiering a Red Star car race, so he orders them to be there.
Looks like it's off to the races, angels.
Natalie draws Corwin's attention to her while Alex and Dylan head toward his car. Dylan seduces the driver while Alex places the camera inside the trunk. Later, they are at the agency with Knox and Vivian when Charlie reveals they have successfully gotten the entire map of Red Star's head office and points out the mainframe. Charlie orders his angels to explain its security and that it must contain Knox's software inside. The Angels mention that the mainframe is accessed only by the two directors, who have to synchronize their entries. The mainframe is then approached after the vacuum chamber, and has a pressure-sensitive floor. meaning that any contact lasting longer than the specified time will set the alarm off. Vivian and Knox consider it impossible, but the angels find it fun. After that, the angels seduce the first director, get his fingerprints, and prepare a sample for them to use. They also approach the other director and get his retina scan. Then, they visit Red Star as an excellency checking team to know why their tour has been rescheduled a week earlier. Alex distracts all the workers after insulting and motivating them against their managers. Dylan and Natalie get a chance and use fake retinas and fingerprints to dodge the security system. Natalie enters the mainframe and wears a white dress to remain invisible to the cameras. She approaches the Red Star main computer and attaches a hacking device. The angels meet Knox and Vivian, and when Vivian asks for access to the computer,
be doing our own analysis.
The angels inform her that Bosley is going through everything and will let them know if he finds anything, but Vivian seems unhappy with the decision. The angels then decide to provide extra security to Knox, and in the evening, Dylan is seen at his place, ensuring everything is fine. Knox tries to get closer to her and shows her a picture of his father, stating that the other man turned against his father and got him killed despite being his friend. Dylan also tells him about her family, and Knox convinces her to spend the night with him. Meanwhile, Natalie visits a bar with Peter, and the couple is delighted to have each other's company. Bosley checks the Red Star mainframe but finds nothing inside. Suddenly, he hears a knock at the door and finds Vivian outside. Vivian tries to get closer to Bosley, but he suggests she keep their relationship professional and steps back. Meanwhile, Natalie gets a chance to perform on stage while Pete supports her despite being a hindrance to her. She amuses everyone there while the guards surround Pete. At the same time, Alex is seen preparing dinner for Jason when she practices revealing her secret identity to him. Unfortunately, the thin man finds Knox alone and cuts his throat while a few men attack Alex, but she survives by sticking to the roof. A man also assails Natalie in the washroom, but she overpowers him and learns Vivian sent him to assassinate her.
Vivian, what?
Alex meets Jason, gives him the idea that she is not what he thinks, and leaves, making an excuse to attend an important meeting with Charlie. Natalie also says goodbye to Pete, kisses him before leaving, and reaches Dylan to warn her about the situation, but she reveals that she is at Knox's place. Dylan meets Knox, but then Vivian appears and holds them at gunpoint. Dylan tries to warn Knox that she is the enemy, but it is revealed that Knox and Vivian are together in this. Soon, the thin man also joins them, confirming that Knox faked his kidnapping and trapped Charlie's angels to do the impossible for them. Knox allows Dylan one question, and when she asks why he did this, Knox mentions that he wants to take down Charlie, thinking he is the one who killed his father. Knox shoots her and leaves with Vivian after Dylan falls outside the window. Natalie and Alex arrive outside the agency office when it is shown that Dylan is still alive. The slow-motion flashback indicates that Dylan faked getting hit by the bullet and is seen hanging. She tries to climb up but falls down the mountain into a house. She finds two kids playing video games and lends their bikes and clothes to her friends. After the angels reunite, they head toward their office, and before they can get closer, the office explodes. Natalie is worried about Bosley, but Dylan informs him that he is fine and that Knox has him.
Knox already has him.
Charlie's angels discuss everything since they met Vivian and Knox and realize that they have been used, and now Knox will use Bosley to contact Charlie and track his location using the Red Star satellite system. On the other hand, Knox's men lock Bosley in a room. Bosley is bored, so he talks to a sparrow and plays with the ball, and he recalls the microphone in his mouth after the ball hits his face. He calls the angels for help, and they hear him on the radio. Bosley informs them he is on the sea and asks the sparrow to talk to them, and as it chirps, Natalie recognizes the bird as pygmy nuthatch.
A pygmy nuthatch!
Found only in Carmel. The angels are on their way when they determine that the tower is near where Bosley has been kept, but Natalie complains that they will need a boat to reach there. Dylan smiles and orders the car to the marina. After that, the angels are seen in a boat with Chad, who keeps singing and talking to Dylan. After a while, Natalie and Dylan request that he move his boat fast, and when Dylan leaves, she thanks Chad for his service. On the other hand, Knox is pleased and downloads his voice identification software to track Charlie. The angels finally reach the shore and divide their jobs. Natalie leaves to free Bosley. Alex taps the signal from the roof, and Dylan deals with Knox but gets captured. Alex reaches the roof to tap the signal, while Natalie is seen looking for Bosley and finally finds him.
Bosley!
Natalie is very happy to see him, but before she can get him out of there, she gets a call from Peter and starts talking to him. Knox's men find her, but Natalie easily overpowers them. Vivian leaves to encounter her while Knox and Dylan are alone, and he tapes her mouth. Then he gets the call from Charlie and talks to him, lying that Bosley has left for the washroom. Knox keeps him busy until this location is revealed. In the meantime, Vivian finds Natalie, gets Bosley out of there, and confronts her. Similarly, the Thin Man finds Alex on the roof and attacks her, but she senses his presence and dodges his attacks. She learns that Knox has found Charlie's location, but she has to fight the Thin Man. Knox orders his men to kill Dylan while he leaves to find Charlie. As Knox's men try to attack Dylan, she stops them and predicts what is going to happen. She fights with her hands tied and still gains the upper hand. Meanwhile, Natalie and Alex fight Vivian and the Thin Man, respectively. As they gain the upper hand on their opponents, Knox appears on a helicopter and destroys everything, killing his people, but the Angels survive. Suddenly, Bosley appears there with his truck. After a while, the Angels manage to climb up to the helicopter. Dylan enters and beats Knox, but he still launches the missile at Charlie's apartment. Natalie disconnects the cables, due to which the rocket takes a turn and returns toward the helicopter. Before the missile can hit, the Angels jump off and survive. They are pushed to the shore toward Charlie's apartment, and they are happy, thinking they will get to see him in person. Unfortunately, they enter the cabin but find nothing there besides a phone. Charlie is glad to have them and congratulates them for completing the mission successfully.
Mission accomplished?
After that, the Angels are on the beach talking to Charlie when they invite him to join them, but he denies it, saying that he has precious treasures to take care of and can be seen behind them. Dylan looks back and becomes suspicious, but she ignores it and enjoys herself at the beach with her friends, and the movie ends here. Thank you for supporting my small channel. If you like this video, share and like to help this channel out. Thanks for watching and see you at the next one.